Hello. SAP's Cloud Platform Workflow Management is a cloud service offering of extension suite with its capabilities to digitize business processes through a low-code, no-code workflow, automate business processes, manage decision logic, and gain end-to-end visibility on live running processes. It also provides a single view of all tasks using My Inbox solution. SAP's Cloud Platform Workflow Management integrates well with SAP and non-SAP systems through SAP's Cloud Platform integration. It is also tightly integrated with SAP's Intelligent Robotic Process Automation to automate unstructured tasks. It also integrates with conversational AI, the chatbot building platform, to be able to easily integrate and build enterprise-ready chatbots to elevate the productivity of end users. SAP's Cloud Platform Workflow Management content can be published on SAP's API Business Hub and can be leveraged by a business expert user from the Process Flexibility Cockpit. So, it helps customers to do more with less, ensure compliance, and to flexibly adapt to new business requirements, fixing the broken processes for business resilience. Now let's take a closer look at one such live content package visibility on account payables. Account payables is a liability for any business as it is the amount company owns to pay to its suppliers for the purchase of goods or services. Managing invoices promptly and accurately is key to maintaining good relationships with suppliers and thus requires complete transparency to be able to react quickly to make best informed decisions. The process is like when the company is ready to make a purchase, the purchasing department will send a purchase order to the vendor. Once the company receives the goods, the receiving department will complete the receiving report, which contains the exact goods contained in the shipment. The vendor receives the vendor invoice requesting payment for goods or services rendered. This document is then sent to account payables team to trigger the payment process. So you see, for any modern business, account payable is one of the most high-stake tasks. After all, every business needs to pay what it owes. You can't afford to get this wrong. But then there could be challenges due to limited visibility into open invoices, leading to lack of accuracy in invoice processing, delay in resolving overdue payment situations, or unable to identify process bottlenecks to improve timely payment processing. Well, these can have negative impact on supplier relationship. Let's now understand how these challenges are addressed with the process workspace capability by diving straight into the demo. Here you see the potential performance indicators which can help a business user gain deeper insights into the KPIs like how many vendor invoices were completed without violations or cancelled. What you can also notice is the invoice processing cycle time, which is showing a sharp decline. Not so good. The percentage of invoices processed manually, the number of overdue payments, and so on. Another interesting KPI to look at are the open invoices. So how many vendor invoices are open and running into critical or at risk status, which might need attention. So let's dive deep into this and take a closer look. So here you see around 11 open invoices that are listed as critical with payment overdue. Let's take further a deeper look into one such vendor, CEB Barcelona. So you can see details here like the phases involved in the invoice processing, the path the invoice went through, and if any action triggered recorded in the action log. What's alarming to note here is the invoice payment is already overdue and cycle time has exceeded unreasonably, which clearly indicates call for an action, maybe from the account payables team. So once the business user triggers this action, the action gets recorded in the action log. And say a persona, account payables manager from the accounts payable team gets notified via a task in the inbox, where he then suggests some mitigation plan or resolution around this overdue invoice running critical. So the account payables manager adds some action plan to work on this issue. Like it could be checking the payment terms on invoices, reviewing similar issues with historical invoices, coming up with an automation plan to automate this invoice payment process, and exploring an accounts payable mobile tool so that the payment process can be approved from anywhere. So basically, the remedial actions are on the lines to save the relationship with suppliers. Once he is confident about the mitigation plan, he then completes the task and sends it for review, maybe to the next level, maybe to senior account payables manager. In this demo, to avoid switching between users, we are using the same user as reviewer. The reviewer goes through the proposed solution and then can decide whether to accept or reject. So if the solution or the mitigation plan sounds promising, he may accept. So you see how a business user can gain visibility on the live process and can also take appropriate actions from within the generated insights. Now let's see how we can discover and consume the visibility capabilities of this live content package account via payables. In the SAP API Business Hub, you will find the new content for workflow management. You see already today that there are live contents published, and one of these such packages is for visibility on account payables. Upon subscription of SAP's Cloud Platform Workflow Management in your tenant, you can consume this package via Process Flexibility Cockpit. You can discover the package connecting to the API Business Hub. So here you see all the live packages listed from the SAP's API Business Hub. You can explore the package of your interest. You can take a deeper look on the package by diving straight into the package. So here you can understand what this package has to offer, go through the configuration guide, its artifacts, and the potential performance indicators that are offered as part of this visibility content package. So once you are convinced, you can import it into your environment. After the import, you as line of business user can adapt the visibility scenario to get live dashboard out of the box based on business needs. Now that we know this and we have imported it in our environment, let's step in to see what the visibility scenario is all about. So here you see all the events and related contexts that represents the complete cycle of account payables process from invoice creation to payments. You can define state indicating when the process is set to completed or abruptly ended or open. You can define status that help classify if the invoice payment is in critical or at risk or on track. And if it's running critical or at risk, might need an appropriate action, which we just saw in the demo, where an escalation workflow was triggered to notify the account payables team. Also, user can choose between the SAP's Cloud Platform workflow or can choose to navigate to any application. He can set filter conditions for the action to display and he can do necessary settings based on the chosen condition. Finally, the business user can play around with the performance indicators. He can give different visualizations like bar chart, donut chart, column chart, and so on. He can set the necessary measures or dimensions, the necessary filters depending on the business needs. So in short, you as a business user can add or modify performance indicators to suit your business requirements. So you see how this live content package of visibility on account payables can help a business user to get end-to-end insights and convert these insights to actions. That was a deep dive into visibility scenario of account payables. You can discover more such live process content packages on api.sap.com. Thank you.